Yeah, my specialty, yes, ma'am. I love weapons. I love firearms. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the smell of gunpowder. I just love it. But yes, I'm a lover of firearms, and I've been watching a lot of people post that video of Sonetta. You're not old, Petra, but people been posting a lot of videos about that, and I seen one today on Sister Ashe Divine's channel. And shout out to Ashe Divine. I ain't finna get on you like that or nothing. But what Sister Ashe Divine and like all of these other people that don't know firearms at all, they keep on calling that gun that the brother had on the video. They keep calling it a 22. They calling it a little gun. Obviously, our people have no knowledge of firearms. And even Poppy, a guy I thought should have been thorough enough in the streets to understand and know what a Glock 19 with a single stack magazine is. He's talking about a little bitty gun. hmm A little bitty gun. I say Divine talking about a little bitty gun. Did you see the hole on the end of that gun? Sister Petra said, like me, have no clue. Yeah, that's all right. Because firearm training can always be started, and firearm competency can always be learned with a bit of research, you know what I mean? But that gun, Brother Poppy, you talking about pull your little gun. Dude, he showed the bullets in the clip. And of course, the clip wasn't full, but it was full enough for you to see how big full metal jacket 9mm rounds are. That's what I saw. Yeah, Hassan should know. He should know. He said he been shot before. He said he been popped before, fam. And he don't know what a nine is. Let me tell you something, family. I don't care how big you are. A 9mm will buckle you to your goddamn knees. I just want to tell people, the sister that said that's that little 22. She was making fun of it on the video, talking about pew 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 a 22. Yeah, and only in the movies, Negroes eat 9mm bullets and keep walking. Listen to me. Single stack magazine or double stack magazine, just one 9mm bullet will hurt more than anything you have probably experienced in your life. How do I know? I've never been shot. No, I ain't never been clipped. No. But I've seen some that been shot. And Sister Petra, I've seen Negroes lose their bowels from being shot in the arm. Have a BM right on the corner. Get shot in the arm, get shot in the leg, get shot in the foot or the ankle. And these niggas, like the boy on Boys in the Hood. You remember that? Was that Boys in the Hood? No, Menace to Society. Remember the dude on Menace to Society got shot in the shoulder, and this nigga was in the hospital just. Now he was doing some good acting. That dude was doing some good acting, because that's what most black men do when they get hit with a 22, a 25, a 380, a 38, a 357, a 9mm, a 40, a 45. Holla. Will holler. Ah! And most of these cats, Miss Petra, let an atheist get shot with one 9mm bullet. You hit him in the right place, I guarantee you gonna call on God. And some of these niggas that sit up there and talk about F God, F your God, and blah, blah, blah. I bet you catch a 40 caliber to your chest region or your stomach area, boy, you gonna call on Jesus. You gonna call on Jesus. You gonna call on Mary. You gonna call on Joseph. You gonna call Moses. Petra. These boys will be calling on goddamn Nebuchadnezzar around this motherfucker. You get hit with one of them a good solid shot that don't go through you, that hits the bone, and that bullet break up inside you or mash up and just mar up like my fist balled up inside you, and then the bullet come out like this, all twisted up and sharp with shards and broken pieces and shit. Petrosal helped someone who got shot 2 or 3 times. Wasn't they screaming, sis? Wasn't they acting like that was this is it? Lord have mercy. Yeah, they be calling on Moses, be calling on Joshua, calling Nebuchadnezzar, calling Simon the sorcerer. Poppy talking about a little bitty gun. Boy, that man shoot your ass with that Glock 19. Nigga, you are gonna shut your YouTube channel down. Lord have mercy. Petra said, I'm talking sometimes you're not knowing that you can't hear me. Oh, you talking those messages into you? You see, I'm talking sometimes to you, not knowing that you can hear me. He was out and almost died. Ooh. See? And they pass out because bullets burn. Petra, bullets burn. That's one of the main things I've heard from people that say they got shot before, or I've seen get shot, and they hollering like a stuck pig. Them bullets, once that hot bullet stop burning and it actually cools down in your flesh and hardens up, Lord have mercy. I don't even want to think about the pain meter. But Poppy said he could eat a 9mm, couple of the 2 or 3 of them. And Sister Ashe Divine, she said 22. Pew, pew, pew. Lord have mercy. And my point in saying that is if you are a gangster or some street person, you don't know at a glance what a specific type of gun is and what it will do. You ain't no street cat. Yeah, writing do take long, and sometimes the longer text on here, they don't go through, so you end up trying to type it twice. Yeah, that's a smart way to get your thought through. Yeah. So I'm just saying about that particular weapon that all these people putting up the videos of and they laughing at. I guarantee you, if a nigga get behind you with a Glock 19, a mini Glock 19 with a double or single stack magazine, I'm telling you, you are gonna get the fuck on. They ain't gonna be worried about it, no 22. I can't believe it. These so-called thorough Negroes and these, haters and whatnot, don't have no goddamn sense. So somebody pop up on you with that kind of gun and they put it in your face. They throw it in your face at a car wash or at the store somewhere in the parking lot. And you facing that and you talking about, go and shoot me. And you thinking that's a 22. I said that's a small Glock 19 with a single stack magazine. If that thing it bark over here and bite over there, and it bite hard. I'm telling you, the bullets burn. Bang. And I'll be honest, I'd rather get shot with a hollow point than shot with a full metal jacket. Because a full metal jacket, them bullets all the time, they don't break up. Some, like I said, some of them bullets, they come out the gun, out the barrel like this, fully, metal. and they hit bone, and the full metal jacket ones, most of the time they don't break up. They just bend up and get sharp on the tip and cut more flesh as it's passing through your body. Stupid ass Poppy talking about go ahead and shoot it and use it. Petra said you look like the ISIS shooter in the video. Man, Petra, ISIS better not come in the United States talking that bullshit. These ISIS people come over here. I think it's like 2 guns for every person in this country. It will be a massacre and the worst goddamn internal war you ever see. Them ISIS people come here and find out every American household damn near got 2 or 3 guns. And these motherfuckers got a whole bunch more ammo. Stupid Hassan and stupid ISIS. And then Poppy, y'all. Poppy, you got a knife. I keep on talking about that knife, man. Poppy been in prison, Petra, and Poppy know what a good knife is. Poppy know a good knife is a straight knife. Huh? You don't get no folding shanks in prison. Because when you go into full combat mode and you get to jabbing a nigga real hard and you hit bone, you don't want nothing that's going to buckle. Huh? You want something that's going to go boom and hit bone, it's going to bounce to the side and go in deeper. Hmm? What I try to tell people all the time, man, if you're going to get a knife for self-defense, get what's called a full tang blade. That means the knife metal goes from the blade to the handle, and it doesn't fold. Them folding knives, Petra, that's for whittling wood and making little bitty statues. Mm-hmm. Always swinging that cheap knife around. All day, Poppy mess around and get in a fight with that with that folding knife, and you hit somebody with it, and the knife fold down and it come down right across the top of your knuckles and cut your knuckles off at the knuckle. You got one of them Chinese made knives, Petra? Baby, please don't buy no Chinese knife. You got a Chinese, see, have a Chinese knife. Don't get them from China. If you get your knife, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all some good knives to get. SOG, SOG, right? That's a good knife for combat. Get you a Marine Corps K-bar. Mm-hmm. It's a good knife with a nutcracker at the end of it, a big flat surface at the end, so you can, after you finish stabbing, you can crack the cranium. Or get a classic buck knife. That's the one that I got that I show all the time. Not the super long knife that I have, that I've shown that before in passing. The buck knife. I have one that's so beautiful. It's got a Mike Carter handle, and I don't want to get to all that. But Petra says, I'm scared of knives. Me too. I would rather get shot than stabbed. I would. I would rather take my chances with that Glock 19 that all these people keep talking about. That's a little 22. I'd rather take 1 or 2 of those than get stabbed. Stabbing is pain. And stabbing is more dangerous because you can stab somebody, pull the knife out, and the wound don't even bleed so much. You could die from internal bleeding. Strictly hip hop. Peace to your family. We ain't here talking about weapons. Talking about weapons and what to get and what don't get. Strictly hip hop. Let me ask you a question. The gun that y'all saw my brother with on the camera the other day. Let me ask you. I don't know if you've been in here yet or not, so don't cheat. If you've been in here and you heard me say it, just be honest. But if you just came in the room, answer this question for me, fam. What kind of gun was that? Do you know, just a glance at the screen, him holding it to the screen, and he was holding it just, in a weird way. What kind of gun was that the brother had? Do you know? I'm talking about this because Poppy says it's a little gun, a little 22. Strictly hip hop said a 22 also. Lord have mercy. You think that's a 22 too? Oh man. Y'all. Poppy said 22. Sister Ashe Divine and our homie. He said I'm probably wrong. It's all right, man. We talking about it. But I'm talking about it because our people need to know a certain level of knowledge about firearms. No, that wasn't a 22, family. That wasn't a 22. I said the same thing as Hassan said it was a little bitty gun. He said, go ahead and shoot me with it. He said, go ahead and do it. Just don't know he can't eat one of them. Placed right, in the right place, you'll be hollering. I told Petra, me and Petra was laughing just now. Because I said most of these cats that don't believe in Jesus, you get licked by one of the 9 millimeters. You will holler for Jesus, Moses, Mary, and Joseph. Huh? You be hollering for Nebuchadnezzar. You be hollering for James and John and Peter. Yes, that was a 9 millimeter, family. That's called, I think, a Glock 19. With a single stack magazine, not the double stack. Poppy talking about, oh, it only got 2 bullets in there. Well, that particular one only shoots 8 to 10 times, I believe. Yeah, you was off, fam. Glock, I don't know why Glock is doing this, but they making a lot of these 9 millimeters really small and compact. That's called a compact 9 millimeter. No safety on the Glock. Yeah, there's a safety on the Glock. You know what the safety is on the Glock or any gun? Right here and right here. That's the safety. You know how that's the safety? When you're taught in firearms classes and you train on firearms, they teach you never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to, call a roll. Don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to call a roll or you're cleaning the weapon and you're trying to make sure that you've made sure all the rounds are out of the weapon. Then you might want to dry fire it once or two after you rack the chamber a couple, and then make sure. Then you got to click the gun after you did that. But family, that's the safety. That's the safety, fam. Your brain and that finger. As long as you keep your finger off the trigger, these guns won't go off unless you drop them. And most guns today are drops depending on what you have. Drop safe means once the gun is cocked and in battery, if you drop it, it's not going to boom and go off. Most long guns don't have a drop safe on it. I think an AR-15 does, but I don't think an AK is drop safe. I don't think 12 gauges are drop safe, and those things that are like that. Some weapons you have to hit the weapon with a hammer to make the hammer go off, you know. But yeah, that was no 22, fam. That was no 22. No 22. Poppy sitting up here like a goddamn duck telling us all that he ain't a street cat. He ain't never been on the other side of one of those up close, or ain't never inspected one of those up close, or never had one of those in his hand up close. Trust me when I tell you that ain't no 22, y'all. Yeah, he was dry snitching, trying to get somebody to pick my brother up. hmm And all the people that stole the video and took the picture passing it around, they dry snitching too. Dry snitching. I told a brother the other day. He asked me, he said, "What's wrong with Sonetta doing that, putting that on the camera?" I said, "Listen, y'all don't understand what that feel like. Have motherfuckers calling your family, calling you, threatening you all time of day and night, literally talking about they gonna kill you, they gonna come see you and do this and that. You don't let nobody threaten you just for years and months, family. And when you do allow somebody to threaten you, it's one day you're gonna get sick of that shit. You're gonna get sick of it. And you don't fuck around there and either go too far or you're gonna do something. You back a lion in the corner. Ain't no way out the corner but straight ahead. You back a lion or tiger up in the corner. There's no way out but straight ahead. I told the brother I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. But at the same time, shit, I dig. I understand. You know. And the nigga he was talking to, it would behoove him, like Israel doctrine say, behoove. Don't know how the hell to use behoove. It would behoove him to understand that life ain't no motherfucking joke, and this ain't the 80s no more. Ain't the 80s. He was encouraging his sheep and groupies to do the same. Yeah, telling Derek Williams. You know, Derek Williams is like one of them guys, that be in the back, uh, and you got a boxer or a wrestler finna get in the ring, and the guy in the back is rubbing the wrestler down with Vaseline, making him shine. Mayweather's oil guy. You spraying Mayweather down, pss, 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 spraying him down so he can glisten before his fights. That's the kind of Negro Derek Williams is. And throwing glitter on Hassan after he spray him down with Armor All and Vaseline. He's spraying on Poppy. Pss, 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 pss. Then he get a handful of glitter and throw it on Poppy. Ooh, you looking good, Poppy. Throwing glitter and spraying Vaseline and Armor All. Vaseline mixed with Armor All. Derek Williams warm up the Vaseline to make sure it melts a little bit, and then he pour Armor All in it, and then put it in the spray bottle and spray Poppy back with it, pss, 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 and then throw glitter. Hit Poppy in the back with that glitter. Good Poppy be shining like something fresh fell out of Bambado's bed, man. Like a nice. As soon as the camera go off, strictly hip hop. Petra, as soon as the camera go off, you know what Elmo tell Derek? Oh, hold up, my name. I ain't gonna say about it, baby. But you know what Elmo tickled me. Elmo tell Derek. Y'all remember Chucky, right? Chucky used to be the talking dog, running his mouth and shit when you sit him on the counter. Chucky and that Elmo. Soon as Derek turned off the camera, family, Elmo, hey Derek, you gonna give me some of that ass tonight? He- Elmo asked Derek, hey Derek, you still got that spray bottle you was hitting Poppy with? Can I use it? Hey Derek, toot up. Hold on, what? I got a question to ask. One more time. Derek won't answer this, nor will Poppy. Who took your goddamn pants off for Bambada to get to your thighs for over 25 years? Who did it? Did Derek and Tickle Me Elmo pull your pants down, Pop Pop? Derek takes his own pants off for Elmo. When Elmo asks him, "Hey Derek, you gonna give me some of that ass tonight? After you turn the live off, you gonna give me some of that snapper?" Whew. Yeah, Derek speaking third person and Israel Doctrine. When he had his cold, he sounded like two or three people at once. Did y'all hear that in Izzy voice? Izzy sounded like Lucifer, Latin Lucifer, Latin Lucifer. hmm Izzy sounded like he got timbrels in his throat, and he could speak three voices at once with that cold, man. I'm glad that boy getting better. I thought that boy was going out of here with malaria or something. Whooping cough. And yes, Israel Doctrine can read, family. He's just functionally illiterate. He can't read at a high level and comprehend at a high level. But he can read. Yeah, that boy can read. He so can. I bet you he read that court subpoena and that court docket when he was sitting up there in that courthouse. I bet you he reading every line. No problem. I mean, wouldn't get off, bro. Wouldn't get off the internet while he was sick. Sitting on the internet, he doing this, fam. And I know my nose running right now. But watch this. Israel doing that in HD. Let me get up close and let you hear how I sound. And he doing that and ain't spit one time. Snorting and honking and shit in HD. Won't take time to get off the camera. That boy crazy, man. Crazy as hell. Swallowing. He was doing it while he was eating the other day. He was eating some food or some kind of snack or something. Eating chips and drinking snot. Eating chips and drinking snot, fam. Y'all ever had a lunch like that? Chips and snot. Damn. Ooh. But man, look here, man. It's goddamn freezing out here, y'all. Strictly hip hop say, the hell no. I'm trying to blow in the fabric part of my glove, and it ain't working. My breath ain't even hot enough. I need Israel Doctrine to blow in these motherfuckers. I need Derek Williams and Tickle Me Elmo to blow in my gloves. Hey Derek, come blow in my gloves, fucking faggot. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Blow in my gloves, clown. Yo, man, listen. Let me get out of here. But y'all listen. And next time y'all see that video with my brother with the thing, look at the hole on the front of that piece. If you ever listen to me, y'all, if somebody ever pull a weapon on you and you're that close to where you see the barrel and you see the little striations around it, and you can even see the spin marks inside the barrel. If the barrel, the hole on the barrel, is bigger than your nostril, don't fight it. I'm telling you, listen to me. If the barrel on any handgun that's being thrust in your face at a robbery or a fight or anything, they put it in your face and you looking down the barrel and you can see the goddamn spin tracks inside the barrel and you can see the front shape of the barrel look like a goddamn hexagon or something, and the hole is bigger than your nostril, go in your pocket, get the wallet, and give it up. Or say, I'm sorry. Don't say what Poppy said. Don't say what our blessed sister Ashe Divine say. Pew, 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 22. Don't do that. Come and be honest. Even a 22 will make your ass holler and will send you on to see Jesus. Did y'all know that? A 22 is one of the most dangerous weapons, especially a rifle 22. But if you get shot with a 22, here's what you need to do. Be still, breathe slow, and sit your ass down. Call somebody. Don't run. You know what happens with small bullets like that from an actual 22, a little bitty 22? You get shot. Somebody shooting that little gun at you, and you get hit in the back with 3 of those. And you're running. Oh shit. Oh. And then you hurry up, run faster. You running. You know what you're doing? You're making that bullet move around inside you. And that bullet, that little bitty 25 or 22 or 380 bullet, it will travel. I've seen people get shot in their shoulder with a 22, and then years later, they end up coughing the bullet out. Y'all think that's a lot? Huh? I've seen people get shot in their leg with a 22, and the bullet go all the way up and get lodged between some artery, and they can't take it out. hmm So be careful even with a 22. Don't let anybody fuck you up. When Snoop was rapping about it, I got to gauge the Uzi and a nickel-plated 22. A gauge is nothing to play with. A gauge will blow your goddamn head off. Like, you ever threw a head of lettuce up against a brick wall and the lettuce just splatter? That's what a 12 gauge do to your head. Uh-huh. An Uzi will have you Swiss cheese. You be leaking like, you know, leaking on the car like on a cartoon, pouring out blood, 20 different holes. hmm And a nickel-plated 22 or any kind of 22 will fuck you up if you don't know how to sit your ass down and don't run after you've been shot. Strictly Hip Hop say the 12 gauge will leave a nice size hole in your chest. The 12 gauge, and let me tell you something about 12 gauge, because I'm a shotgun fanatic. I love the shotgun. I like all kinds of shotguns. All kinds. Why? Because with a shotgun, you don't got to keep on shooting. If you hit a motherfucker real solid with a shotgun, head, chest, stomach, it's over. Just one. Buckshot or slug or combination of both, because they got them kind of specialty rounds like PDX-1, Winchester. They got those. It's over. There ain't no more, you know, the nigga shooting at you, pow, 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 and you get the drop on them about 10, 20, 30 feet, and you hit him with a load of buckshot. And so with the 12 gauge, you ain't got to keep trying to, shoot a motherfucker. And then buckshot, don't y'all know that's 9.32 caliber lead projectiles? That means you're shooting 9.32 round, 32 caliber equivalents at one time with one trigger pull. And that's worse than Swiss cheese because they all 9 hitting you at the same time. Boy, nigga tear the goddamn door down trying to get away from a shotgun or AK in the house. Yes, Petra. That's what buckshot is. Buckshot ain't bird shot. A lot of people with shotguns, they don't know the difference. They go to the store and get some bird shot. Bird shot is what you shoot birds with. Little bitty BBs in there. But buckshot are 9, and if you get the Magnum, I think the Magnums are like 15 32 round, 32 caliber equivalent lead balls. Yeah, that's about the size of this button on my thing. All right, 9 of those or 15 of those at once, all at once, one trigger pull. Those good shotguns shoot 8 to 9 times in one full magazine. The Mag 2 in most Mossbergs hold 8 to 9 shots. So do the math on that. Watch this. Watch this. This is why I love the shotgun so much. Listen, man. What's 9 times 8? Come on, somebody do it. Put the number in there. What's 9 times 8, family? I'm not good with multiplication. What's 9 times 8? 72. If you shoot somebody 8 times with a 12 gauge full of buckshot, they will have 72 holes. That means you only have to pull the trigger 8 times. Boom, 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 boom. Right? 72 times from 8 trigger squeezes. I don't know. Most of these cats with these extendo AK mags, they don't do 72. And I'm going to be honest. There's a trade-off between shooting 9 times at once or shooting 70 rounds or 100 rounds with, one time a piece. That's pretty devastating too, from these AKs, but I'm just saying. Yeah, that's ridiculous. A 12 gauge is a showstopper, and I love 12 gauge. But I just wanted to talk a little firearm with y'all and get y'all wet y'all's whistle, man, so that our black people can get into it and start learning legal firearms and firearm responsibility. You know what I mean? Thinking concerning firearms, because it is a thinking man's tool. A gun just ain't nothing you grab when you get mad. You know what I mean? Firearm is for thinkers. Yeah. And then our people knowing that we don't have to buy illegal weapons. You know what I mean? If you're not a felon, you don't have to buy illegal weapons. You can go get your guns. When I said guns, plural, you can go in the store and get it and buy it and walk out with it. And the people know you got it and the government know you got it, and it's all good. But I encourage our people to be safe with it, be responsible with it. Don't be no goddamn fool. Don't be no fool either way. Don't be ignorant about firearms, and don't be irresponsible and reckless with them. You know what I mean? I'm quick. I would kill. No, you wouldn't. Sister Petra, you get to the shooting range with one of them damn death tools. A person like you, with God in your life, you will definitely know, hey, this ain't something I want to pull out on somebody that I don't want to send to the center of the earth. This is not a toy. A person like you, Sister Petra, with a good head on her shoulders, and you ain't crazy. Look at my snot rag flew on my pocket. A person with a good head on their shoulder are the best to use firearms. Because you got temperance. You know what I mean? You ain't crazy. For real, for real. But due to knowledge, that's right. That's very important, especially concerning firearms. So, fam, let me get the hell on before I literally turn into an icicle right here. All right. So good talking to y'all. Strictly Hip Hop and Petra. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all supporting me. All right. Come on back. We got more for you. And we're going to put this on the main channel so the other guys can get it and see it. All right. Peace, love, and black power to you. Thank you. Strictly Hip Hop. Stay warm. Yes, sir. Peace to you, Petra. Love y'all.